Good morning and welcome to today's PSA programming here on KNCI, KZZO, KYMX, and KHTK. Operated by Bonneville International, I'm Cody Robinson. My first guest is Mark Loutzenhiser, Program Coordination Division Manager with the SAC Metro Air Quality Management District. He's here to discuss a new air monitoring partnership with the City of Sacramento. Thanks for being with us. Could you introduce yourself and provide a little background on what you do?
Certainly. So my name is Mark Loutzenhiser. I'm a division manager with the SAC Metro Air Quality Management District. Specifically, my division and group works on everything from our air quality planning efforts, the rules and regulations, and as it really pertains to this project before us, air monitoring.
For those who might not know, can you tell us a little bit about SAC Metro Air District and your role with the district?
So the Sacramento Air District is the local air quality regulatory agency. We do regulate our local businesses. That's everything from engines and gas stations up to power plants. And where the public may be most familiar with hearing about us is our check before you burn notifications during the winter months when we're dealing with the fine particulate matter in the air, and our spare the air season during the summer when we're dealing with the ozone problems that happen in our region. So my role and my division here at the district is actually, as it relates to especially a couple of those last programs, is the air quality monitoring that happens in the area and taking a look and using that information for the forecasting to know, are we having good air quality days, are we not having good air quality days, and just how we can best help inform the public on this information.
Now, I understand the district has a new air monitoring partnership with the City of Sacramento. Can you tell us about this new project?
Yeah, so it's a great opportunity where we're partnering with the City of Sacramento, where they're providing a one-time funding as part of their climate implementation work plan. And there's really a couple pieces to it, but especially as it relates to an opportunity for the public in the City of Sacramento, it's providing what we call portable sensors into both residents and businesses with a special focus on those people living in what have historically been underserved or disadvantaged communities.
Now, let's talk about the 100 portable sensors the district is giving out. What type of sensors are being distributed and what do they measure?
So we're deploying what are called PurpleAir sensors, and there's a number of portable sensors out there. PurpleAir is one of the different providers. They're primarily used for measuring both what we call PM, particulate matter, PM 2.5. They do also measure temperature, relative humidity, air pressure, but from a pollutant standpoint, they're really measuring the fine particulate matter.
Got it. So this project is focused on deploying sensors in underserved Sacramento neighborhoods. Can you tell me what is considered an underserved area and why it's important to get sensors in these communities?
So what we've done is there's a few different tools that both state and local agencies have out there. One of the statewide tools is something called Cal Envirus Screen. It's basically a tool that looks at a number of factors, everything from environmental impacts. So this is air pollution, water pollution, is there soil contamination? It takes a look to see if people are of low income. And there's a number of other factors. We could spend a whole time just going over Cal Envirus Screen, but that's one of the tools that we utilize to help identify communities that have historically are suffering from the greatest pollution burden and typically then also are the least capable or have the least level of resources to go about enacting change. And so the idea behind putting this focus into this area is while these portable sensors are actually relatively inexpensive, they're usually on the order of $200-300, that still may be out of the realm of some of our residents that are oftentimes most impacted from being able to take advantage of that technology. And so the idea of the program is to go ahead and just provide these sensors at no cost to residents with a focus of residents in those areas, residents and businesses, to be able to give them access to this real-time information in their neighborhoods.
Now, how are the city and the district reaching out to businesses and residents who are eligible to receive these sensors?
So there's a great partnership going on with the City of Sacramento. Basically, there's everything such as public noticing. The City of Sac is using their blog posts. They're doing the tweets on social media. There have been outreach flyers developed in coordination between the city and our agency in multiple languages, reaching out to different neighborhood associations. And there's also a dedicated web page on the City of Sacramento website as well, providing both frequently asked questions, information on the sensors, and of course, the application button as well.
Where can residents and business owners learn more about this project and apply?
So they can go to cityofsacramento.org/air-quality. So again, that's cityofsacramento.org/air, AIR, dash or hyphen, and then QUALITY. And that'll take anyone who's interested to a dedicated web page. From there, we do have frequently asked questions. The application button is right there as well. And there's also a link where they can email if they have any questions that are not already addressed in the FAQs.
Perfect. Public schools are eligible to receive sensors under this project too. How is the district working to get sensors onto campuses?
So what we've done is we actually have contacted all the school districts within the city of Sacramento already, and we've been having a lot of one-on-one conversations, letting them know about the opportunity. We've already had the Robles School District actually has some deployed. We're in the midst of the city of Sacramento and some of their school districts getting deployed. The Sac City College will be deploying some as well. And if there are any other small or independent school districts, of course, they are still more than welcome to apply as well, because we know that a lot of times schools make great hubs in neighborhoods. And so that's a great opportunity. So both the schools have access to very localized information, but they also then provide great center points within communities, within neighborhoods, just to be giving very broad information to our residents.
I know there's another part of this project focused on street level monitoring. What does that mean and how will that work?
So the street level monitoring is something we're going out with a third party or an outside entity that specializes in this type of effort. And basically, they're going to be having monitoring equipment mounted on some vehicles. We're currently working out with them the exact routes, but they're going to be going through, again, some of these neighborhoods that have been most impacted and trying to give us a snapshot, if you will. What is the pollution happening at that level of driving through these neighborhoods, so we can help know and help provide the information to the city of Sacramento to know what are the different impacts on the residents and businesses at that street level. You know, is one neighborhood really a lot different than another area or across major roads, and to see what's going on with that information, with the intent then to help provide that information so the city, as they're doing long-term planning efforts, has that information to know, hey, you know, maybe if we're looking at businesses going in here or there, maybe there's an area that is already heavily impacted. Let's look at another area, and that'll just help inform their decision-making.
Now, once the sensors have been deployed, where will residents be able to access the new air quality data? And what resources are available to help them use the data to protect their health?
So the information is going to be posted, because we're going with what are called, as I say again, the PurpleAir sensors. The information, of course, will be located on the PurpleAir website, but also there's a website that we've been recommending that residents and businesses throughout the area utilize, especially during wildfire seasons, which is fire.airnow.gov. It's a new federal website that helps track air quality information. PurpleAir is one of the devices that does put their information already to that website. And so these are websites that are available to anyone to go to, be able to access the information in real time, go into their neighborhoods or where their locations, if they're working, whatnot, and look to see what information they're seeing from these sensors and know, just to help them inform decisions. Hey, is it a good day to go for a hike, go outdoors, sporting activities for themselves or the kids?
Now, finally, where can folks connect with the district and learn more about air quality topics?
So I'm going to give a couple more websites. Of course, I will be recommending our own Air District website, which is airquality.org, air quality as one word, .org. And then there's also the Spare the Air website, which has a lot of great other information, and that is just www.sparetheair.com. And that gives more information on air quality here in Sacramento, health effects, things to do, even some games and activities for the kids to help educate them to the extent that families are looking for that information.
All right. And is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, I think your questions were very comprehensive, and I really appreciate your time and interest in helping share this information. The one thing I sort of mentioned this, but I maybe just want to make a special point on this is because this program is with funding specifically from the City of Sacramento, although the Air District covers the entire county, this program is for residents and businesses within the City of Sacramento. There have been some other programs like this for other areas in the past. I know the City of Rancho Cordova did one a couple of years ago for some sensors, also PurpleAir into their community. This is something I think that cities in general are starting to look at in terms of just how to help put additional monitoring equipment into their neighborhoods. But for this specific project on the 100 sensors, definitely residents and businesses within the City of Sacramento with a special focus if they are in areas that have been historically left behind.
Great. Well, thank you so much for doing this. That was Mark Loutzenhiser with the Sac Metro Air Quality Management District. If you would like more information on what we discussed today, visit airquality.org. That's airquality.org. If you have questions regarding this program, please direct your correspondence to Public Affairs in care of this station.